In this video, I'll be showing you again on the nested if with or conditions. So, if suppose you are going to on a holiday and you want to see that Friday and Saturday is not Saturday or Sunday, Friday and Saturday is a holiday, and you have to see the days and calculate the number of days. So we can write a formula in this way. You can write or formula with Friday and Saturday is a holiday, and you can have a nested if, and you can make this into a big table. But I can say that this is too lengthy for using as a formula. So in this video I'll be showing you how to shorten this formula and how to use the same technique in Power Query. So it is like having functions in normal Excel formulas versus Power Query. So just I'll be showing you this is the formula which this is the table which I'll be converting in a very short way using a if condition. So it's not a nested if. So here it's a nested if, but I'll be using only a if condition. So the two criteria, the two are criteria. Friday and Saturday should be called as a holiday, and the rest of the days should be called as a annual leave. So you can type you can use into if, but if you use a if, we can have only one criteria. So if you don't have two now there are two, Friday and Saturday. So you should use an or function. So when you use an or function, you just check that open parenthesis the logical value. First logical value is this area equals to. So I don't want to type everything, so I have made into copied it, so it will be like Friday. So I'm copying this Control C. Say Friday. Or logical 2 is again this. Sorry, this day equals to Saturday. If it is Friday, I don't want to type that, so I just I'm copying that. So it can save time and energy. Because Control V Saturday. So it's already there. Sorry, Saturday. So it says C2 is Friday or C2 is Saturday. You know what we want is a logical function. Friday or Saturday. Then I want that to be as a holiday. So it will be called as a holiday. I'll be typing this. I don't want to copy this. I'll be showing you holiday. So you can type also if you have. So so the logical function for this one is like logical test if this. Okay, C2 is equals to Friday or comma or C2 is equals to Saturday. Then it will be called a holiday. Call a holiday. So I'll be closing the parenthesis over here. So the function is ending over there. So if logical test is like if the value is true. So we have to have a parenthesis over here. So if C2 is equal to Friday or Saturday, so this is a syntax argument. So it will be like C2 also using a, so we have to close it over here. So we can check the formulas, like you can click here and see. Okay, the logical test if value is true is just, and if the value sorry, logical test is or C2 is Friday or Saturday, then it is going to be value is true is going to be called as a holiday. Else, or it is not, then if it is false, then it will be called as a it will be called as a annual leave. So we call Control C and I'll be pasting here annual leave. I'll be removing this. So now you can take your formula. Logical test is this, value of true is this, and value of false is annual leave. So we are having only one if, so we'll just close it. So Saturday is a holiday, Sunday is an annual day, Friday is a holiday, Saturday is a holiday. So the same formula which was used here for the long term with nested if or two ifs, we can use it same way in single way. So this is how we can use the formula. Now I'm going to show you something more in this. I'm going to show you how to check the same thing in the if you have in the Power Query. So first of all, let's copy this. Let's take this. Let's convert into table, or we can, if you don't want to convert into table, there's no issues. We will be making converting it into a range. We will give some range, some name. So let me first remove the names which are existing. So I have to go to review. I have to go to formulas, name manager, and I will be deleting this. Okay, so let me create. So I can create. I should please refer to previous videos how to make a ranges. Directly I'll be showing here. I'm typing this as data set, and I'll be hitting an enter. So my whenever I'm having data set, it's going to get over here. So now I'm to take this into Power Query. I don't want to. I'm not making as a table. Please be careful. If you want, you can make as a table also. But straightforwardly, I'm going to data, and I'm going to from table and range. So this is going to be converted into a Power Query range. So now we have data. This is just I want to keep it here, so we can have a check on that formulas. So if you're using Power Query formula, so if you in if condition, so how we can do is, so first of all, let's make this into a date. So, so we replace the current one. So it's a date now. So I just want date. So this is a days and this is the type. So if you want to see that this Saturday, Friday, Saturday are holidays, so how to check that? Here I'll be doing a change. I'll be doing a Sunday and Saturday as a holiday, just for a change. So as you can refer to my previous videos on Power Query, there are different ways in this conditional format and other custom formulas. So if you don't want to type formulas and such stuff, you can use a conditional column. So you can hit the conditional column and you can say the type. So if it will not be taking a type, so if I make type, so it is going to give an error. So I can make it type 2 to avoid the error. So it will be like days contain same. The days contain Saturday. So I can either type it and I can enter select a column, or I can just type it. So I'm typing this as Saturday. Then the output should be as holiday. Holiday. Again, I'll add one more rule. Else if days contains Sunday, then it will be called. I'll be copying this Control C. I'll be pasting here also paste. So I don't want to type for each day that Monday will be annual leave and all. So otherwise I'll be just putting over here as annual leave. This is the simple way to make the formulas in Power Query versus normal Excel formula. So you can see that Saturday and Sunday I have made a holiday, so it's showing us Saturday and Sunday as a holiday. So if you're interested in typing the formula, you can also do that. As I showed in previous videos also. Go to View in Advanced Editor. Either you can copy that. I'll be uh, I'll be showing you how to do directly without copying that. So if you are good in typing formula, you can go to formulas and you can write type 3. You have to write a if then else formula analysis. If then else. So it will be like if it's sorry, every starting statement will be in a capital in the if condition. Sorry, in the nested in the Power Query formula. So text dot contains, what is that, days. Text dot contains days. So if you're writing uh, any alphanumeric values, it should be in double quotes. Text dot contains days, comma, Saturday, double quotes, close the parenthesis. Then it will be called as a holiday. So again, double quotes, holiday, double quotes. Else, if I can say I can use the or function in that, but I don't want to confuse you in that. So I'll be copying the same one, the same technique. So I think if then I have to copy and paste the same one, text sentence. Instead of Saturday, I'll be writing this as a Sunday. Sunday. Then it will be called as a holiday. So again, I'll be copying this. Control C, pasting over here. So it will showing if there is an text dot contains text dot contains. Let's see if it's an error. I'll just recheck. Else it will be called as annual leave. Annual leave. Okay, it's showing an error, some error. Wait, if text dot contains days, comma Saturday. Okay, let me copy this. Let me copy this, and let's see what is the error I have made. So if I copy and paste it in the this area, so it's showing an error. So if you find this is going to be difficult, you can go to View, Advanced Editor, and you can see that text dot contains. So let's copy that. So I'll be copying. So if you it's a very lengthy for you. You don't need to drag over there. You just give the cursor over here. Click the right click mouse button, pull it down, and you can just copy. Control C, cancel this. Come to custom columns, paste it. So we can remove this area which is not required. If text dot contains this, so that was the formula which was in our query. Let's re-evaluate the formula which I have typed. So this is the formula I have typed. Control C. So what is the error? Contains comma days, comma Saturdays. Else if text dot contains days, Sunday, then holiday. Else analyst. I think the formula is almost the same. I don't know why it was showing an error. Text dot content. Let me check the spellings. Is also okay. Is also okay. Saturdays. Okay, let me remove this again, and let me paste the formula which I have copied. Okay, so let me see. It's a small one. So it is sometimes if you have a or else annual leave. Okay, I think Raif was a bigger one over here. So the formula now it's okay. So this is the same form which I have copied. If you want, I can do it again. Remove this, cancel this. I will go to the form which I will be controlling. I will be copying this. So I will be doing copy, and I will be coming back to this, and I will be adding a custom column, and I will be pasting this. It will be showing an error. So I feel this annual leave is showing error here, but it should be annual leave, so it should be in double quotes. So again, it's showing an error. Text dot contains Saturday. Okay, so it's in a so it was in a capital letter, so you should use small letters over here. So that was a mistake. So this is just I want to show you. Sometimes if you don't you make a slight mistake where you can get stuck. So I will be doing this in OK. So I'm writing this as type 3. So type 3. If I make it type, and if I want to do OK, so automatically it will be changing to type 1. So I'll make this into type 3 and I'll be hitting enter. So you can see this is the same formula. This is a different formula. Friday and Saturday is holiday, but here it's the same. One to one is the same. So in this way, you have this is the way we can use formulas in Excel, normal Excel, and forward formulas in Power Query. So the basic logic of Power Query is you should always remember that if then else. You can't. It's already converted there, so you can't see that. So I'll be showing you where I copy the data. So the basic form logic is if, else, then. So else, if, else, else, if, or then. This is the logic in using the formula. But I have made two conditions. So days Saturday and days Sunday. But I can use this or function. I can use or function to reduce it, and we can get the same format is in the custom format only. So we can get in a custom format. Now if you make in custom format also it will be showing in the conditional form column, because it's a easy method. But if in the next videos I'll be showing you, if you have two more criteria, how to use or functions, and how to make the life more easier. So I hope you got this video useful. If you want, you can keep this video, or you can just close and load, and you can just keep as a you can make into a table. If you make into automatically the data will be updated, or you can just create a connection. If I make a table, I will show you what is going to happen. This will go in a new worksheet. So here you can see the data is already there. So whatever changes you have been doing on that area, automatically will be refreshed when you do here. Please refer to my other videos in Power Query, and in future I'll be showing you how to do to make these things in Excel versus Power Query. So thanks for watching this video, and keep sharing this video so many people can get the benefits out of this.